Hello, everybody. Happy New Year and happy Facebook Friday. We haven't had a Facebook Friday in quite a while, so I am very excited. Let's see if I am in the right place. Hopefully I am. I'm not seeing anybody jumping on yet. All right, well, let's just see. TikTok. Well, is this how today is going to go? I sure hope not. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. Hello, everybody. We are live. Hi, Elizabeth. There for a minute, I thought, uh-oh, we are not going to connect. But we are. All right, today I am back with Facebook Friday, and we are going to use the Boardwalk Fun Bundle. I love this bundle. I would venture to say this is my favorite suite of all the new products. It's really cute and fun, and it is kind of summery, but not necessarily has to be summery. It's early January. We can go ahead and play with it. So that's what we're going to do today. If you haven't checked out the new mini catalog, here it is. If you ordered with me in the last 9 months, I had one sent to you from Stampin' Up. I got an email today from someone who didn't receive theirs. So if you think that I should have sent you one and you didn't get it, let me know. Or if you just want one, let me know. I actually had to just order some more, but they'll be here next week and I can send you one. So let me know on that. Today for Facebook Friday, if you hop over to my blog, the post is up. I just checked it. There's a free PDF. Looks like this. Has today's 3 projects, measurements, supply list, and all the stuff I'm getting ready to tell you. So make sure you grab that, okay? Today's projects are going to be free. I'm going to send you a little kit free for if you spend $50 at StampinUp.com between now and Monday at midnight. I'm going to sweeten the deal this week. If you spend $100, I'm going to send you a brand new pack of these. These are the puffy stickers that go with this suite, and I love them. They're kind of old school, like if you're a scrapbooker like me, back in the day, we'd go to the scrapbook store and buy these puffy stickers. They're so cute. So anyway, if you spend $100 with me at StampinUp.com between now and Monday at midnight, I'm going to send you a pack of these for free as well. There's some other things you're going to get for free too, but I'm going to tell you about those in a minute. Okay, I have a ton of things to tell you. I don't know if you guys can see over here. What did I do with these kits? I put all the new kits together, but I don't think we're going to have time to talk about them today. I have so many things to tell you. The first thing I want to tell you is paper shares. I offer paper shares in 6x6, 6x12, and the big one. Oh, I'm having shoulder problems. Let's see if I can pick this up. 12x12. All right, this is for those of you that like a full sheet. These are available for registration right now. They won't ship until the very end of the month, so you have some time if you want to get in on the paper share. They come in these little paper keeper envelopes. And I can't even remember the details now. It's been a week since I typed them up, but all the details are on my blog. The prices, you get something for free if you buy the big one. There's all kinds of fun things. So if you're interested in paper shares, click on here. There should be a link here, pinkbuckaroo.com. Go over there, scroll down. You'll see the link for this and paper shares, okay? I have done something to my shoulder. I don't know, slept on it wrong or whatever, but it's like pain down to my elbow. So I don't know if it's actually my shoulder, but it's just another thing to add to the list. Okay, anyways, how are you guys? I want you to tell me how your break was, your holiday. Ours was really good. All the girls were here. It wasn't too crazy. The cat was... Ellie left about a week ago. She's on a trip in, she's on her way back now, but she was on a trip and she took the cat and the dogs are still looking for the cat. But right before she left, the cat was getting brave, coming downstairs, playing with the dog. So I'm hoping the next time she comes home, it'll be all good. It was fun having the cat. Okay. The All-Star Tutorial Bundle. I do these every month with 11 other demonstrators. We each come up with a video tutorial. We pick one suite. This time it's the Lovely and Beautiful suite. And you get this for free if you shop with us. If you spend $50, at stampinup.com with me during the month of January. I send it to you for free. However, there are some of you that just want the tutorials. Maybe you're a demonstrator or you have your own demonstrator. You're not going to shop with me. That's the subscription option is perfect for you. They are $15 a month and it's for 6 months. And if you subscribe, you actually get the 6th month for free. So you're only paying for 5. So you can pay for it monthly or you can pay for it all up front. We only offer the subscription the first month of each round. So only in January and in July. So if you're interested in getting the subscription, I email it to you the first of the month. We've had a couple of hiccups in the last year or so where it comes out on the 2nd. But just know that as soon as I get it, I send it to you. It's 99% of the time on the 1st. I email it to you. And then you have access to all the videos. All 12 projects have the tutorial, video link, as well as supplies and measurements. And it's fun because it's 12 different demonstrators. So each project's a different style. Mine's always a 3D project. And here is my project this month. All right, link for that is in the description as well. I pulled this out because during the break, organized all my past class kits, and I have them all listed for sale in my past class kits section of my blog up at the top. It says shop, and on the drop-down menu, you choose past class kits. They're all there. Some of them are discounted. The newer ones, like the 2026 calendar class, is the price that I sold it at. But if they're older classes, I've discounted them some. The prices include shipping and the PDF. So if you're looking for some ready to ship kits, look on my blog, top menu, click shop, drop down menu, past class kit sale. Okay. All right. There's that. I want to show you guys this. I just opened it today, but I got it over the break. I've been telling you about the virtual card retreat for a while. This is similar to the scrapbook retreat that they had back in the summer. This is the virtual card retreat. It is on January 22nd and 23rd. It's kind of an all-day event. But if you're like me, you'll watch the replays, watch some of it live, watch some of the replays. You will have access to it forever. But it's a whole bunch of cards, 15 cards, and they're really, really cool cards. I got the kit, and I wanted to show you what all is included. You get, not that. I'm going to tell you about in a minute. You get 2 stamp sets, okay? These are the 2 stamp sets. Really cute. I love the fonts. And a die set. I am going to really be loving these dies for sure. You're going to get all the envelopes for your cards. There's some flip flaps. You get embellishments. You get a whole pack of basic white. Then here are all the die cuts. They're already done for you. And then this whole pack of beautiful paper that I haven't even looked at it, but I think it's exclusive to this event. So if you're just looking for some ideas, some new card making techniques, if you like being part of kind of like a crop, this would be a really good investment for you. Holy cow, pink and white grid paper. That may be my favorite paper of all time. Grid and pink, it's my favorite. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what this looks like. You still have time to order it, to get it in time for when they start. Last time, I really enjoyed the live videos. Like, I loved that, and I didn't think that I would, but I really did. It is a pricey purchase. It's $165, but you're getting 2 stamp sets, dies. You're getting all these things, plus the event itself. If you order this before Monday at midnight, that will also qualify you for today's Make and Takes, for the free puppy stickers, for the All-Star PDF for this month, and this right here, the product of the month. Okay, so let's talk about this. If you're looking for this on the website, just type in the search virtual card retreat and it'll come up. All right, that's a really fun event. I loved the scrapbook one, and so I highly recommend it. This is the product of the month. Last month we had Designer Series paper, and I do believe there is paper still there. They told us your product of the month is a new program. And so last month was the first month, and they said if there was product left at the end of the month, it would carry over to the next month. So this month, when you spend over $75, you can choose the paper, or you can choose the Fabulous Saying stamp set, which is really good. Look at these fun scripty fonts. And you can add it to your order for just $5. This is kind of, we're not doing Celebration anymore. So this is kind of the new program that's taking the place of Celebration. It's not the same thing, but it's, I don't know, it's similar in that you can earn something. It is $5, but we don't have any stamp sets that are $5. So it's a really, really good deal. And it's good. It's a really good one. I'm going to use it hopefully on some Facebook Friday projects. I just got it. But I wanted you guys to see it. Don't forget to add it. I feel like it's going to be easy to forget because there's a bar across the top that says you're qualified to add it to your order. And in your mind, you might think that you've added it and then you forget and you go and you pay and you do all that and you forget. So as soon as you qualify for it, click on it, add it to your cart so you don't forget. Okay. It's a really good one. I think it's great. Nicole says the paper is still there, or it was this morning. Okay, good. So if you didn't get the paper last month, you can get it this month. You can only get it once. It's exclusive. So if you shop today and then you shop again in 2 weeks, you can't get this again. You can only get it one time. But if you didn't get the paper, then you could get both, this one and that one. I don't know. Can you add them both to the same order? Like if you spent $150, that's an interesting question. I don't know the answer to that. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so that is the product of the month. Let's talk about Club Create. This month's Club Create features the lovely arrangement suite. No, I'm sorry, not this month. January's Club Create is closed. It's no longer available. It's already cut and almost completely sorted. So if you're in Club Create for January, the little sweet bugs will be coming to you in a couple of weeks. This is for February, okay? February's Club Create bundle is called Lovely Arrangements, and it is a really, really good one. We're going to make 4 cards, and we're going to make, that's my favorite one right there. We're going to make a card holder. I love making card holders. You can use the card holder as a gift, if you want to gift the cards, or you can use it to just store your cards, or you can use it on your desk to store embellishments or markers or whatever. But those are the 5 projects we're doing this month. Or no, I keep saying that. Next month for Club Create. The subscription period for February's Club Create is open now. That's why I keep saying this month. It is open now. So if you subscribe to Club Create right now, your first kit will be February, okay? And the PDF is now available. I added it this morning. If you're looking for just the PDF with the video, this month's video is quite long. It was like 45 minutes, but I walk you through every single card, show you a few tips and tricks, show you how to make the box. But that is part of the PDF is that video, okay? Club Create is $45 a month. It looks like this. It's in a little plasticky thing. You get about $25 in product, which means you're going to get either a quarter or a half pack, sometimes even a full pack of designer series paper, a pack of ribbons, a pack of embellishments, and then the 5 projects. And then if you stay for 6 months, on your 6th month, you get a $25 product reward of your choice. On your 6th month, I email you, hey, what do you want? You tell me, I order it, and I add it to your 6-month kit. Okay, so link to that is also at the top of my blog. It says Club Create. Subscription is right there. And the PDF option is there too. It's at the end of today's blog post as well. Okay, I'm glad you guys like that one. Who said that? Stacy. I'm glad you like that one. We've been doing wall-to-wall Christmas, right? What feels like months. So it was nice to play with some flowers and feel a little spring, even though we're not close to spring, but it was nice. All right, this is this month's class to go, the super adorable Valentine Kisses. This is not a subscription. This is just a class to go. This, unfortunately, has now gone on unorderable until I think it was what did it say? I think it was the 26th of January. So if you don't have it, I noticed most people who've registered are registering for the option without the bundle. So that means you already have it. If you don't already have it, you can go ahead and register for the class, add on the bundle, and I will order it as soon as it's available. And I'll communicate that with you too to let you know, okay? But the kit is 4 cards, got a shaker card in there, shaped card, super cute. A little Debbie treat holder, and then this little, and I can't remember what's in there, just a little treat holder. The cutest part, you're gonna get a bolt of ribbon, a quarter pack paper, and the cutest thing are these Valentine embellishments. I am in love with these. They're so cute, and I don't even know if I can just do them justice. You gotta see them in person. It's little hearts and like little confettis, little kissy lips, but also these little like letters. Like an envelope that has a heart on it. It's really cute. Let me see if I can hold it real still. Maybe you guys can see it. It's very, very cute. Go look on the website. It's very cute. So anyway, you'll get a pack of those. This class to go will ship. I have January 27th, but I really intend on having it shipped earlier than that. I'm going to start working on it as soon as I'm done with Club Create, and I will hopefully, I would like to be able to ship it closer to like the January 21st, 22nd time. Okay. So if you'd like to register for that class, you have 4 options. Option 1 includes the bundle. That's $79. That when you get option 1 with the bundle, I've actually subtracted the cost of the ribbon. I'm giving you the ribbon for free. Option 2 is the kit without the bundle. That's $39. Option 3 is my team, $28. They get the kit for $28. And then the PDF only version is $15. And that can be purchased in my PDF store and it will be emailed to you immediately. Cutoff for this is January 19th. Okay. All right. Valentine's, I don't know. I feel like it's creeping up quickly this year. I mean, I know it's the same every year, but for some reason it feels like it's quick. Okay, anybody need this last month's paper pumpkin? December 2025 paper pumpkin. I have a couple of them left. Oh, look, I need to take my stuff out of here. Are you guys like me? I save my spots and use my big ink pads. I save my spots. I don't know what I'm saving them for. I have a huge box of unopened ink spots, but I don't want to use them. But it does come with an ink spot. I don't see it in there. If you would like a paper pumpkin kit, this is December's. Email me because I have some extras. I have not gotten January's yet, but I will have those. And if you want one of those, let me know too, and I'll show you. All right? Okay, so there's that. Let's look at prizes. Man, I'm hot. Let me turn on the fan. It's like summer here in Texas. Actually, today is better. It's not hot, and it's getting ready to be cold. But I'm tired of just this, you know, like muggy, yucky. I know you guys are across the country. We've had weird weather. All right, so let's look at prizes. So I went back and picked prizes from day 11 and day 12 of my 12 days of Christmas. That's how far back we're going because that was the last time I was live. Day 11, Marsha Welton, you're the winner. You're getting Swirl Designs bundle. And Beth Ann Haverson, you are getting the on display bundle, ladies. Thank you so much for participating in my 12 days of Christmas. I always have fun doing that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, this week I'll be giving away the Beautifully Celebrated bundle. This is a top favorite of mine. I use this for the, oh gosh, something just popped in my mind. Something I have to do and I need to remember. I have to do it with this bundle. It's weird how our brains work. These dies are awesome. I've been using them a ton. And so this is the Beautifully Created Stamp Set, Beautifully Celebrated dies. I'll be sending this to somebody who shares the video next week, okay? All right, if you would like to earn this week's Facebook Friday projects, remember, they look like this. I'll send you everything you need. I don't do stamped images and I won't do die cuts. You'll need this bundle or something in its place, okay? I will do like a circle or a banner that's from another set, and I'll send you ribbon and embellishments and paper and envelopes, and it'll look like that. You can get that for free if you shop with me between now and Monday at midnight at StampinUp.com. You can order anything you want, spend $50, and I'll send you that for free. Spend $75, and you get to add this to your order for $5. You're also going to get the All-Star Tutorial PDF if you spend $50. If you spend $100, I'm throwing this in with your kit. These puffy stickers, okay? The Beach Boardwalk puffy stickers, you'll get a pack of those for free if you spend $100. So if your wish list is big, like mine is, I'm sure that $100 will be easy to get to. Whew. Okay, we are ready to stamp. Let's see, I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to move you guys over a little bit like this. Hello, it's so good to see all of you. I feel like it's been a really long time since we had a Facebook Live. It feels like a long time. I think it's been about a month. The catalog went live late this year. I feel like, what was it, the 6th? Yeah, I mean, almost a week into January. And then I think it's been almost a month. Crazy, you guys. Okay, well, let's start with our first project. This is a desktop calendar. I make these every year with you guys. I love making desktop calendars. I use mine all year. These little desktop calendars, they look like this. Okay, oh, there. I'm like, what did I do with my supplies? It's right here. These little desktop calendars are my favorite. They come from Tailored Expressions, and I do have them linked on my blog today. I like them because they don't have any color on them. Some that I've used in the past had some of the words were in red, and that can really throw off your vibe on your project when the color on there is not the color in your color scheme. So I really like these because they're all white. So if you want to order them, you can from Tailored Expressions. They're really good. Oh, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. I'm going to give you one of these, actually. I was thinking about that today. My mom always has one, too. Okay, let's look at this real quick. I want to show you guys. So cute. You've got the Ferris wheel die, which we're going to use, and the roller coaster stamp. Okay, so one is a stamp, one is a die. These we'll use on the third project. These are the little like gondola things, little cars on the Ferris wheel. The ticket is really great, and so is this one right here, which we're going to use both of these on this project. You've got the palm trees, both die and stamped. I don't really think the dies are designed to cut out the stamps because you can't see through the die, but I'm going to show you how to use them both ways, okay? All right, well, let's start, and I am using a stamp positioning tool because the stamp is big, and it's just easier that way. Oh, I need to show you the paper. Hold on. Let me show you the paper because the paper is so fun. It's very, like, it has very California vibes to me, very West Coast kind of feel. The piece that we're using on this card is actually the back of this piece. And so you can use either this side or this side. This one was from the top, and this one is from down here. Now you could really use any of the pieces if you wanted to. This one I used on yesterday's card. Hopefully you saw that. And these pieces on the back would be great as a background for the project we're making right now too. We've got some sun and some clouds, really cute. We've got your water, palm trees, I mean, and the sunset, right? It's just very California. Driving down the whatever the road is on the beach. I don't even know. I've been to San Diego, but I don't remember any of it. I mean, I don't remember like the street. I don't know. My kids were young. I don't remember much from that trip. It was kind of crazy. This is a fun background image. And then this is the one I wanted to point out to you. The ticket die will cut out some of the tickets like that. Some of them you'll need to fussy cut. These right here, you'll want to fussy cut, but that's easy. It's just straight cutting. I don't want to hear any complaining, all right? And then background, just a fun like twinkle light kind of background. Okay, so now you've seen the paper. The other paper that I'm using is our new shimmer paper, and you'll see it. I've cut the stars out already. We've got pastel shimmer paper, and this is the pool party color. It's really, really pretty, and it's not like textured like a glimmer paper. It's just a nice soft shimmer. Okay. Now, back to what we were doing. Yes, it could be Florida, Lisa, but I don't know. I just feel like it has more California vibe than Florida. Okay, I'm going to put the yellow on the bottom because if the sun was setting, it would be darker at the top of the sky and lighter where the sun was going down. All right, I'm going to put this in here. Put my magnets on here. And we're going to ink this up in Memento Black. Get it nice and inked evenly. This is a big image, so you have to really Make sure you got it all. And then set that down. You want to make sure, I had it already set up, but you want to make sure that you have put down your calendar and that you've left enough room. Oh no, look, it picked up. Let's see, can I lay it back down? That magnet is in the way, dang it. Let's see if I can do it without moving the paper. Uh-oh, will it work? Well, I got another piece. I think we're gonna get a double image. Darn it. Yeah, well, okay, wait a minute. We're gonna cover most of that up. See that? I think I could use it. What do you guys think? It didn't stamp very well. I didn't use my magnets very good, but we're gonna use it. I think it's salvageable. I don't wanna waste my paper. You guys like that? I don't wanna waste my paper. All right, cut out the Ferris wheel and Smoky Slate. Cut out one of the tickets. Cut out a basic white ticket. Here are the little stars that I've cut from that Pool Party Shimmer. And then this little, I don't know, what do you call this? A little like flag from Strawberry Slush. Now cut the trees both out of Granny Apple Green and Early Espresso. Okay. And we're going to paper piece those. So let me find, do I have scissors? Yes, right here. And we need some glue. All right, I'm going to take the Granny Apple Green one and cut off the trunks. Okay. And then I'm going to take these, and I like to trim off the outer kind of pieces, if you will, of the branches. That way it's just easier. You don't have to worry about lining it up too much. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Yes, it does look like the shadow of the other track. Yep, I'm glad you guys are with me. It's not perfect, but you're not going to be able to tell because we're going to cover it up. Okay. So now we're going to take some glue. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit of glue. Boop, boop, boop. And then you're going to get this, and you are going to line it up on the inside, but you're not going to have to worry about all the outer edge. It's just cutting off that excess helps. Okay, and the glue will give you a minute to kind of twist it, get it all lined up. There we go. All right, we're going to give that some time to dry. The sentiment I chose is enjoy the ride. I thought that was kind of a good one for a calendar. Oh, I've got glue on my desk already. And we'll stamp this in pretty in pink on the right side of the white ticket. All right, now to make your calendar, the body of your calendar, you're just going to need a regular card base, 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to, 4 1/4 by 11. The paper is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so just your regular card base, fold it in half. The card base, see, okay, let me pause there because I always make my card bases like this. So maybe that's not everybody's regular card base. An 8 1/2 by 11 sheet, you're going to cut it 4 1/4. And then fold it in half or score it at 5 1/2. Sometimes your card is like this, and that's the other way. So you're not going to want to do that for this. You want the fold at the top. I forget that not everybody does their folds at the top like that, long and skinny. All right, so put your 4 by, this is why I don't say directions. Just look at the PDF. It's 4 by 5 1/4, the DSP. That's why I got to write them out. All right, put that little calendar right there. And let's get this cute Ferris wheel. You know, I'm not a big fan of Ferris wheels. For one, I don't like the stop, go, gotta wait, do all that. But also, I'm not a fan of heights. Now, it's going to stick off the edge. So if you're going to put this in an envelope and mail it, you're going to need to adjust this and kind of tuck it down behind your calendar if you want it in the edges. But I'm not going to mail mine, so I'm not worried about it. All right, then we're going to line these. We're going to stack these up. Okay, I'm going to put 1, over here like this. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to take my, whatever this is called, this arrow, and put it kind of coming up from the back, and it's sticking to the adhesive there. Okay, so let's put that. Oh, we'll put it up high so we can't see the messed up roller coaster. There we go. Can't see it. Can't see it. Okay, now we'll get our little trees. We're going to put that one right there. And then this one right here. Hi, Nydia. I'm glad you made it. Put that one right here like that. Okay, wait. Before I close the glue, let's put the little stars. Okay. There's 3 different sizes. I cut one of each one. Let's do the big one right here. And we'll do the medium one over here. And we'll do the small one up here like that. Okay? How cute. This could just be a regular card too. If you want to get rid of the calendar, I'm looking for my twine. Is it here? Is it right here? I feel like it is. It is. You could just do a white card base and do it the long way. You know, like I showed you where it's long across there, and then just do that all across the bottom of your card. That would be cute. All right, some basic black twine. And get me a glue dot. Luckily, nothing is stuck to my glue dots right now. Earlier, when I made a video, my glue was stuck to my glue dots. It was a mess. It was a problem. Okay, so there. Now, you can leave your calendar like that, but what's going to happen over time is that it's heavy and it's going to go like that, and it's going to fall down. So we want to put an easel inside so that doesn't happen. This is a 4 by 5.5 inch piece of thick white. I've scored it at half, 2 3/4, and 5. And you're going to score it in half, and then these fold up like this. And then put your adhesive. Okay. And then just come on the inside, and it's a little bit narrower than the card because I do it that way because if not, it seems like I always have a little bit sticking over the edge. There, now it's not going to slide down when you have it on your desk all year. All right, there you go. There is your 2026 desktop calendar. That's probably not the last one I'll make. I think all of January is an appropriate time to make calendars, don't you? I think I still have time. All right, and again, there's a link for those over on my blog today. All righty, good. I'm glad you guys like that. Thank you. I started Tucker in a new obedience class. It's not an obedience class. It's a tricks class. The teacher called early in the week. She was like, we have space. Would Tucker like to come to the tricks class? And I was like, yes, he would. And the reason she called is because, of course, I didn't have enough people in the class. But whatever. I'm pretending that it was because Tucker was so good at his obedience class when we went in the fall that they were like, we would like Tucker to come back and learn some more. So last night, you guys, he did so good in his class. He's a little star pupil. He's very good. See what happens when your kids grow up. Your dogs suddenly become more than you thought they were going to be. Okay, we're going to make an easel card next. Okay, this is what it looks like closed. And then it pops up like this. And we're going to use those puffy stickers to hold this in place. All right, so if you are getting the kit from me, you need this pack of puffy stickers. All right, let me get all my pieces. The first thing we're going to do is color our ribbon. If you'll notice, I'm using our new Bubble Bath. What is it, a 1/4? I can never find the name. Faux linen ribbon. But Bubble Bath is not in our color scheme here. So I'm going to take my light strawberry slush and I'm going to color it. You want to do it, give yourself 5 or 10 minutes, let it dry. The alcohol ink will dry. If you try to tie the bow right away, it'll be fine. You'll just end up with ink on your fingers. So I wanted to make sure that I remembered to do this before we started. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Hopefully I did enough of it. Pretty sure I did. Okay, let's set that aside. Patience, you know, I'm embarrassed to even talk about Tucker and his tricks because I know Cruz is like super dog. Tucker's learning things like high five. He learned to bow last night, like he'd go down with his booty up and his front paws down on the ground. So cute. He's not as good as Cruz. Maybe someday he'll be as good as Cruz. I'm always so jealous of all the amazing things you do with him. I don't know if I'm patient enough to do as much as you do with Cruz because it's really amazing. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with, let's start with our card base, okay? 5.5 by 8.5, you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half on the long side, so 5.5. Then you scored it 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. He's learning fun things, yes, and they said there would be a test, that he could take a test on the last day, and if he passed that, then he could go to the intermediate class. I was like, oh my, I mean, I'm a perfectionist, so he's going to do really good on that test. I guarantee it. Okay, we're going to use this again. One thing I need to focus so I can tell you guys what you need to know. For the front, we're going to use a piece of designer series paper, but the DSP is too flimsy to be, you know, like it won't stand up straight. So we're going to stamp the DSP, but we're going to glue it onto a piece of cardstock to make it sturdier so that it'll stand up and not like flop over, because the cluster of embellishments that we're doing is pretty heavy. First thing we need to do is clean our roller coaster because we're going to use Versamark. I mean, I am using black embossing powder, so it'll be fine. But as a rule of thumb, you should probably clean your stamps. All right, this time, here's the paper that I'm using. And I can see from when I stamped it before where that roller coaster is. This time I'm going to be really good about using my magnets. And I'm going to get this, line it up. You don't have to use a stamp positioning tool. I'm just using it because I find it easier for a big stamp. I need my embossing stuff. This is the embossing accessories kit that comes with this embossing buddy. The embossing buddy will help release any static that's there. It doesn't work 100%, but it works pretty good. If I emboss without my embossing buddy, I'm always sorry. Sometimes though, even when you use your embossing buddy, you'll find there's a few little things that are still left, so you can use your paintbrush to just kind of wipe them away. All right, I inked up in Versamark. And this time I'm going to be focused on what I'm doing, making sure that I'm getting evenly. Now, Versamark is very sticky, so it probably most likely is going to pull that paper up. Yep, but I can tell we did a good job. I hope. Let's see. Uh-oh, I don't know. Looks like I missed right there. Okay, we may have to do it again. Let's see. Let's see. You know, why does this only happen when you make a video? It's perfect every other time. Well, maybe not every time. Let's see. Darn it, I did. Okay, look. See what happened? Let's try it again. Let's cut another piece. We can't use that because it's going to be seen. We got to cut another piece. So hold on. Let's try it again. 4 by 5 1/4. Hold, please. Hold, please. Luckily, the paper is out. Okay, let's try it again. Now, I'm not going to talk. Everybody, shh. Hold your breath. Let's make sure I get it right this time, okay? The magnets are what's really becoming the problem. Okay, embossing buddy. Okay. I'm going to put that magnet down. Let me see. It's going to be in the way. Let's see. If I put that there. Okay. Okay, I think we got it this time. Ink, juicy. I re-inked my Versamark. I know it's juicy. Okay, here we go. It's hard when you use Versamark because you can't really see it because it's clear. That's where we had trouble right there. Okay, you think we're good? You think we're good? Oh yeah, much better, much better. All right, we're gonna use black embossing powder. Did I do it upside down? The paper, I guess it's kind of abstract, right? The clouds could be that way or they could be that way. Aha, beautiful. Got it, second time's a charm. All right, heat tool. Are you guys roller coaster people or are you not roller coaster people? I am kind of a roller coaster person. I don't like to go upside down. I will go if whoever I'm with wants to go because I don't want to be a party pooper, but I don't like love it. The only upside down roller coaster I'll do is the Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney World, although I think they're changing it to Muppets roller coaster. But that one I don't mind because it's so dark you can't tell that you're going upside down. I don't like going upside down. I don't like heights, all of that. I'm just a scaredy cat. My husband married a scaredy cat and he is not a scaredy cat at all. And so he has to put up with me. But you know what? My oldest especially she's braver than he is. She does crazy things. And my middle one will do it just because everybody else is doing it and she's not too scared. But my youngest, poor thing, she's just like me. Very scared. When we go hiking, she and I stick together. We stick to the smaller, not so scary hikes. Okay, I'm going to use these little stars right here. This is another new stamp set called Good Luck, really cute. And I thought those little stars were very cute. So we're just going to add a couple of little, kind of just to add a little bit to our, to the look. I have cut out, this die right here cuts out the cars for your roller coaster, and a adhesive sheet on the back would have been smart, but I didn't do that. So we're gonna use liquid glue. I think I'm gonna let that glue set up for just a second. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. For your card base, we're gonna glue this right here, just on this part. You don't wanna glue it on here, because if we put it just here, then it'll stand up like that, okay? So let's put some adhesive just on the bottom. Okay, and it will lay flat so it'll fit in an envelope like that. All right, I'm still letting that glue kind of set. That way it won't be so slippery. Cut out a peach pie and a green apple green ticket. This is a stylish shape. Stylish shape basic white banner is what I'm trying to say. Judy, you know what's funny, my husband in his older age has started to get sick on rides that have like motion to them. So when we went to Disney in May, he actually really had trouble with quite a few rides, which is not like him. So I get it. That is not fun. That is not fun at all. Okay, now let me show you the first time, as I normally do, I added dimensionals on everything. And I felt like it was just really too much, sticking out too far. Because we're gonna add that puffy sticker in there, that makes it really stick out. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna do it flat. I know it goes against everything in my body to glue these flat, but it really, I think because we're adding so much here, it needs to be flat. All right, and then we'll put this one down here like this. Then get your puffy stickers, they're so cute. Let's do blue this time. I'm gonna put that like that. Okay, and then dimensionals on either side of this. It'll kind of straddle that puffy sticker. Like that. Okay, I think this glue is set up enough. It's not, I put a little blob, so I was a little worried about it slipping around. We'll glue that right there. Silver foil, look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay, now our ribbon, remember the ribbon that we colored? Where did I put it? Here it is. Once that alcohol ink dries, it's kind of stiff, but I kind of feel like it makes it a little bit easier to tie the ribbon. You can do any of your alcohol inks to color your ribbons like this. And I think this one you could do purples, reds, pinks. I think anything in that family you could color this ribbon. Although, I mean, it's bubble bath, which I adore. It wasn't quite right for this card. I need a little more pop. Okay, now we need to make the inside part so that we can prop it up. All right, so I'm gonna show you a little trick. We're gonna use, I believe, the smallest and the medium, not the largest. And we don't need that color, we need these two colors. Since these are photopolymer, we can see what we're doing. So I'm gonna take this on the edge and I'm gonna ink it in Granny Apple Green. Now I got a little bit high up there, so I'm just gonna take my finger and wipe that. And then I'm gonna come over here and on the corner, I can just ink that. You can see what you're doing and you can stamp it that way, okay? So there's that one. Okay, now let's do the little one. I may do a class with this suite later on. I was thinking this would be the kit that has the stickers and stuff in it is really cute and it would make a great mini album. So if you guys like this, maybe in the spring, we'll do a class with this. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. Don't hold me to it. You just never know. Cuter things might come out and it might change my mind. Okay, I'm going to take this now, this little star from the Good Luck, and we'll just add in some of these. And then puffy stickers again. Oh, Melissa, thanks. I'm a lurker too. I'm totally a lurker. I lurk a lot. A lot. Okay, puffy stickers. We'll put, let's do one like that. And then we'll put one up here like that. And then we'll do some dots. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to adhere this to peach pie. And we're going to adhere that to the inside. And our card is done. And you can use those little puffy stickers to prop up your card. There you go. An easel card, roller coaster, celebrate. You could also change it to thank you, happy birthday. I don't know, all the things. I always want to remind you that my sentiment doesn't have to be your sentiment. You can change it. I think it would be a cute class too, Catherine. I think so. I know. We'll see. We'll see. Mini albums. I'm loving mini albums lately. Okay, so there we go. We've got two cards. Now, one more. Thanks. I'm glad you guys like it. One more. I have one more project, and of course, it's a 3D, and it's a little Debbie. I really was looking for something candy cotton related. Candy cotton? Cotton candy. Hello. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Cotton candy related. And I found there's cotton candy pop rocks, but I was kind of like, that's not really what I wanted. I did see on Amazon after the fact, there were some individual little like containers of cotton candy, not the bigger ones, but they were little. But I was going to have to order like, I don't know, 30 of them. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just stick with a birthday thing. If you end up needing some cotton candy things, look online. And I think as we get closer to the summer, I think you'll be able to find some. So we're just going to do birthday. These are birthday cake cream pies. Like a moon pie. Delicious. delicious. I haven't tried those, but I have no doubt. I mean, it's Little Debbie. We're going to make the little Ferris wheel with the little gondolas. I think that's so cute. And yes, it's a little tedious, but don't you think it's worth the effort? Look how cute it is. I mean, come on. It's so cute. All right. Let me move this out of the way. And we'll get this. And let's see what our measurements are. Remember, your measurements are on the PDF for today. Right here. This is Petunia Pop, 6 3/4 by 10.5. The long side, we're going to score 1.5, 4.5, 6, and 9. Turn it on the short side and score 1.5 and 5 1/4. Catherine, you gotta have the stickers. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. They're not great for like for me. I need a lot of embellishments for classes and stuff. But if you're just using them for yourself, I think they're great. You've got a really wide variety of colors and images, and you're not going to have a whole lot of some, you know, when we're just crafting for ourselves, we don't want a whole lot of the same thing. So I think it's a good sticker pack for that, for sure. And for birthdays. I think they're great for birthdays. Okay, let me get my other scissors. Along the long side, we're going to cut the score line and cut the outside corner off. Cut the 2 score lines in the middle, and then cut the corners off both sides. And then for the last one, score line and corner. Now turn it over to the other side. See, my problem is that I don't cut straight up the middle of the score line. I always cut up the left or the right side. So that's why I have to cut the corners off. Because there's always going to be just a smidge too much on one side. All right, cut right up and cut that corner off. All right, so this is what your piece looks like. This is your basic clamshell box. I'm going to use liquid glue because it is muggy and disgusting here for sure. I'm going to use liquid glue. Cold front is arriving within the next few hours. I am ready. We've had weird weather and I'm over it. I want some cold weather. And by cold, I mean Texas cold. Not you crazy Michiganders and your cold weather. You can keep that. It's too cold for me. Fold these tabs up like that. Just like you guys don't want my heat in the summer. You want heat, but you don't want my heat. It's a different thing. All right, and then these 2 are gonna go over here on this side. I'm using my little clothespins to hold it down while it dries, and we'll leave that to dry. Okay. Now the fun part. I have cut out 2 of these Ferris wheels, and you can see how I've stacked it so it's double. Just kind of gives it some more dimension. And if you have some brads, you could even put this on the brad and so it'll spin, but then your people would be upside down when you go, wouldn't they? I don't think they'd appreciate that. Coming from someone who doesn't like being up high, or when someone shakes the gondola and makes you feel like you're gonna fall out. But it's just paper, so if you want to put it on a brad, just go ahead. You had thunderstorms in Michigan last night, Luann, so that's weird, right, for this time of the year? Yeah, I mean, there's thunder snow, right? But thunderstorms, that's pretty much a spring thing. I do love thunderstorms. I do love them. Okay, let's spread these out. I've cut a bunch of these out. You need 12 of them. And so the die, let's take a look at the die. Uh-oh, I set something on top of something magnetic on top of my die. Oh my gosh, there's my missing circle die. It was stuck to the bottom of that. Okay. Oh, and that too. That doesn't go here, does it? I don't know, I have to check. Where's my star? Right here. Okay, this die, sorry guys. This die right here, you need to cut 2 of them out to get 12. But because I did 3 different colors, I cut it 3 times. So I've got Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, and Bubble Bath. And if this is too girly, maybe you're going to give this to your nephew or somebody who wants more masculine colors. You can totally change out the paper that you use and just use whatever colors are in the paper. Like that piece we just used on the previous card would be fine, and that you would use blues and oranges. Okay, I'm trying to follow my pattern. Okay, now I need pretty in pink. And then we're back to, it's hard to do this and talk at the same time. No, that Bubble Bath, pretty in pink. Now I need Petunia Pop. It feels like more than 12. It feels like a lot. It really feels like a lot. And I was able, with that die, to cut 2 sheets at a time. It would cut all the way through. You know, sometimes when you're cutting out a lot of things, you double up your paper. And I was like, I don't know if this die is going to do it. But it did. So that helps. All right, one more. Wow, I cut out way too many, didn't I? Bubble Bath. Hopefully I stayed in the right order. Okay, save these for another project. You know, I was going to tell you guys, you know, we have these new containers for our stamps, these envelopes, and I'm still getting used to them. But one thing I do like is when I have extra things like this that I don't end up using, I can put them down in here. I mean, I guess you could have done this in your stamp storage or the stamp cases that we had before, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is a better option. You know, nothing's going to get lost because it's in an envelope. Because they could slip out of the cases. Okay, so now take your scissors and cut off the legs. This is like every person who doesn't like a Ferris wheel, this is like your worst nightmare. The thing's going to just roll away with you. Don't worry, don't worry. It's not going to happen. I always think of what's the worst possible thing that's going to happen, and then that's all I can think about. Do I have any other worriers out there? Lately, every morning when I wake up, my brain is like, let's run down a list of things to worry about, Erica. Like immediately. What is that? I don't like it. I stamped the sentiment on Blackberry Bliss and cut it out with the Stylish Shapes banner, the middle banner. It's heat embossed, Versamark white embossing powder. Now, I cut a circle because let me show you. If you put it on here, it's kind of busy. You kind of lose the details. So if you take a white Stylish Shape circle and then put it on there, I think it's better. So this is the second largest Stylish Shape circle, okay? We're gonna put that right there. Isn't that cute? Just so cute. I think it needs to go down a little bit. So, so cute. We've never had a Ferris wheel die before. Very unique. All right, pretty in pink. A little bit of that Palm Tree Designer Series paper. And then we'll bring back the box. Okay, I think we've had enough time to dry. Let's put our little cookie, our little cream pie in there. And now I'm using something on the last chance list. Yes, exactly, Lisa. I lose the tiny pieces too. I know, I'm the same. I just found one stuck to the bottom of my bowl there. The little ones get lost. This is the iridescent Petunia Pop ribbon that is on the last chance list, $6. It is one of my favorite ribbons I think we've ever had. It's very soft. I'm using too much. It's very soft and not bulky. And it's shimmery. So, and it's easy to tie. I like it. So if you haven't gotten this, add it to your order because it's only $6 now. Snip, snip. So we've tied it that way, and then we'll get the pieces. Where did they go? Oh, right here. Measurements for all of this are on the PDF, so just grab them. I used pretty in pink paper as the base. I don't know if I said that. Now, I am going to double up on some dimensionals here. We've used a lot of dimensionals already. But that's okay, because this isn't going in an envelope, so I don't have to worry about it. we'll put that right there. And there you go. Happy birthday. Make some, keep them up in your desk at work. And then people will think that you made them something on their birthday. You'll be like, oh, it's your birthday. I have something for you. Let me go find it. Super cute, right? Okay, so yesterday, here's yesterday's card. Okay. I used that same paper, and then I kind of repeated the pattern of the trees. Petunia Pot, Pretty in Pink, Blackberry Bliss. I stamped them, did some splatter. Hey Sunshine in silver. Isn't that pretty? And then there's that ribbon without it being colored. There's the inside. All right, and then I have another card for Monday. And this, after I made this, I was like, I am obsessed with this. I love it. Let's make another one. And so this time I made it black and pink, of course, and the little gondolas are cut from the shimmer paper as well. So that'll be on my blog on Monday. Okay, so remember, if you like today's projects, have you guys seen that Facebook or that video that's going around with that little boy? It was like, I have a secret, come here. That just reminded me of that, and it's so funny. If you haven't seen it, you will. It's on everything right now. If you like today's projects, then come here. You want to order, you can get them for free. I'll send them to, not these three. I'll send them to you if you put in an order that is over $50 between now and Monday at midnight. If you bump your order to 100, I'm going to send you a brand new packet of the embellishments as well. If you're in the middle at $75, you can add on this month's product of the month, which, where did it go? I don't know. I've lost it already. You can add that on as well, okay? And $50 will get you this month's All-Star Tutorial PDF for free as well. All right, next week, guys, we're going to do Valentine's Day. We're going to use the Endless Love Bundle. I've got 2 of the projects already designed, super cute. I love Valentine projects. We'll do some treats and some cards, and that'll be next Friday at 2 o'clock. All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see ya next Friday. Bye, everybody.